All right.
Timing.
And as always, Dustin, Mike, Pat here to talk football. That divisional round is over. Moving on to the conference championships this week. So, I mean, before we get into the, slim pick'ems, ain't many teams left. Let's go over that divisional round. That first game, Jacksonville, Kansas City.
Them Chiefs.
Them Mahomies. Them Mahomies is getting it done.
The homies is
Even when he's not on the field, they're getting it done. I mean, you got a tight end like that.
I mean, technically, Henny's only drive was a touchdown.
Right? Yeah. Travis Kelce's like, yo, I'll take my second tutty. I don't care if it's from Mahomie. I'm calling him Mahomie the rest of the playoffs.
Next season.
Man.
I mean, Chad, the Jaguars played a great game. Actually hung in there until the very end. Had a chance to tie it up. Wasn't able to get it done. I think Trevor Lawrence had a great season. He'll come back next year just as good, if not any better, with hopefully a better, surrounding cast for him. But it was a great season for him. Patrick Mahomes, obviously, I don't know if you watched the game. That looked like it hurt a little bit. So I'm curious to see how he's going to roll into next week. But Chad Henne, went in, did his thing, as we were just talking about. Got that touchdown. A solid win. I saw Andy Reid broke some record, like the first coach to like
I think it was win
conference championship on two teams, like however many times or something. So congrats to him on the record.
He was also like the first coach to win 10 playoff games with two teams.
Games on two, something like that. Yeah. So another record.
10 playoff games. Oh,
games,
okay.
Yeah.
He has like 20 wins, I think, and 10 with the Eagles, 10 with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Andy Reid's that dude. But congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Dude, I was going to say, I said, man, it's coming off a bye week. No.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
he's good with that.
Dude's solid.
I think
he's solid. He does that thing.
Mahomes has been to the conference championship every single season.
Yeah, every season he's been a starter, right?
Yeah. I think all but his rookie year.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Well, I mean, that's why he's always in the MVP conversation, so.
I think he's going to pull it out this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw he had an interview here. I think it was today, and he walked off, wasn't even limping.
Really?
When they do that little, that needle in your ankle, you don't feel it.
Yeah, I know, but I think that was today. Like, I don't know if they're doing that on the day off or whatever, but yeah, maybe.
He's a great actor, dude. He's a great actor.
That's true, too. He also has, like, a weird walk, so you wouldn't really tell if he had a bum ankle. He got a little, like,
the right word, but, like, unorthodox would be, like...
It's swagger, guys. Okay. He's got swagger.
All right, so moving on. New York Giants going into Philly. I can't believe we didn't really talk about it, but I can't believe that they had the game starting late, like because you knew those Philly fans are going to be partying for like 12 hours straight.
Well, you saw what they did, right?
And it actually happened because they bought tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it, Mike. You let them know, man. I was dying.
They couldn't get into the stadium until 4 p.m. because the game was late. But there was also a lacrosse tournament happening. So they bought tickets to the lacrosse tournament so they could tailgate in the parking lot of the lacrosse tournament so they could tailgate outside the Eagle Stadium starting at 4 o'clock. So that's how diehard and hardcore these guys are.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like the news was promoting it in the morning. Like they were like trying to get people to come out. They're like, all these Eagles fans are buying these tickets
They had to boost the lacrosse sales,
Yeah, we're going to sell it to the lacrosse game. No one's actually in the stands because they're all in the parking lot.
But we sold out of tickets.
But we sold them out. Yeah, sold them out.
All right, so let's get into this game real quick. 38-7. Straight domination of the G-men. I mean,
honestly,
that run
I
game,
saw
that run
the
game
Eagles
came out.
winning, but not by that big. I thought the
Me
Giants
neither.
were gonna
Me
put up a
neither.
lot
I
more
thought the
points
Giants
than
were
what
just
they
going to
did.
hang around. But yeah, that was, I mean, complete domination. What was it? 2 scores in the first quarter, 2 scores in the second quarter. I mean, at that point, like, you're going into the half just, I don't even know what you think as a player when you're down 4 scores. Like, hey, what do we do in the third quarter? I don't know. Let's throw some flea flickers in there.
Yeah, I don't have much to say for the game. Obviously, I loved watching the game. It was a great game to watch as an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Boston Scott, another touchdown against the Giants. We love to see it. But
Yep.
Kenneth Gainwell, our third or second or third, whatever running back you want to put him on the depth chart, first 100-yard game, career 100-yard game. So that's nice to see going into the playoffs, like just to have that another weapon ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling good going into next week. Giants, decent season. Unfortunately, it came to an end, but fortunately, it was against us for the third time.
Right?
You can't win in
Clean
Philly,
sweep.
you know? You can't win in Philly, so I'll take it.
All right. I guess we can move on to the next one. Cincinnati going into Buffalo. Pat, you had the Bengals edging us out, even after Mike and I both had some similar opinions. I mean, that guard, that left tackle being out, I mean, dude, they just got it done. I mean, I guess in hindsight, right, that's what Joe Burrow did last year. He had a terrible offensive line and went to the Super Bowl. So why would we doubt him again? And honestly, the Buffalo Bills have just been shit in the bed in the playoffs, I guess, 3 years in a row now? Because they were, like, favored to go to the Super Bowl at the start of the season. And so I guess it kind of played out the way it's been playing out, right? Yeah.
That O-line played really well. I thought they were going to struggle a lot more, but Buffalo didn't seem to be able to pressure the quarterback that much.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see it coming.
I struggled picking Bengals to win that game just because, like, I think I mentioned it, how they struggled against the Ravens. So a Lamar Jackson-less Ravens team, how they were barely able to edge it out. Buffalo being at home. I don't know if they were the favorites or not, but, you know, Buffalo was a pro analyst pick to at least beat in the Super Bowl. Some had them winning. But, you know, I see a lot of controversy on the Josh Allen thing. Is he really a top-tier quarterback? Is he not? He can't win the big game. He can't get out of the divisional round. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they need. They have all the weapons. They have all the pieces they need. Is it Josh Allen? Is it the play calling? Either way, Joe Shiesty doing his thing. He might be back in the big game, back-to-back years.
I feel like with the Bills, it's more of they don't really have a defined run game. Like, most of their rushing throughout the year is from Josh Allen. But, like, outside of that, Singletary's not busting out 100-yard games. The James Cook's not doing it. Whereas, like, a lot of these teams that are deep in the playoffs can either pass for 300 or also run for 200 yards when they need to. And if you can't control the game when you're up with a running back, you're not.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, he led the team in rushing with 26 rushing yards. That's insane.
What I think is crazy, though,
that's insane.
They barely did run the ball, right? They had like 65 yards of running. But the worst stat about that is the time of possession is kind of scary close at the same time without even running the football. So, like,
that is scary.
7-minute difference. You know what I mean? Like, that's not – you feel like, I don't know. A lot of passes.
Yep.
They got and I don't know if running is the answer, but they got down early. You can't really run the ball if you're getting down, 17-7 in the second quarter, But I don't know. Did Joe Shiesty on to the next game?
Yo, Joe, cool, man, getting it done.
Did you see the art that somebody did? I don't know if it was fan art or something, but it was Joe Burrow in the all white helmet, white shirt, white pants with the white Bengal tiger with him on a like it looks so hard.
I gotta find
it just made me want to be a Bengals fan for just a minute because it looks so tough. Like, man, that's cool.
All right. Moving on, saving the best game for last. Dallas Cowboys going into San Francisco, going from one bay to another. Couldn't pull it out. You guys saw it coming. You guys had the Niners winning it. Of course, I couldn't go against my boys. Dak Prescott.
Though,
if you ever see this video, you let me down, bruh. You really let me down.
the defense on both teams looked really good.
Definitely.
The Cowboys just had the turnovers.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, they just.
The Daks had the turnovers. I can't believe it. Michael Gallup didn't do him any favors just sitting there on the route. I don't understand. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. But Dak never should have threw that ball. So, maybe Michael Gallup was thinking, like, no, there's no way he's throwing it to me. Oh, crap. There's the defender. Yeah. I didn't see a 19-12 game. I thought the defenses were gonna kind of let up in the second half, but I don't know. Decent season, but same old song and dance for the Cowboys.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not saying nothing.
All right. If you guys don't want to say nothing about it, that's fine.
I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, we did have a bet. We both picked two players, one quarterback, and then any other position we wanted, I believe, right?
Yep.
Pat, you went with Patrick Mahomes, McKinnon.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy the drinks. Got it.
Mike, you had he's like you don't got to finish. Mike, you had Hurts and McCaffrey. I was a little nervous as soon as you made that second pick. I was like, all right, he's definitely winning this. So I was like nervous that like Mahomes might put up like 400 yards, and then Allen's gonna. But man, I will say this though: during that Eagles game, I was cursing AJ Brown's name because I was like, dude, you are literally the biggest dude on the field on offense, and you did basically nothing. But that run game was there. So I guess that's why. Or they just wanted to give him some fresh legs for next week. I don't know. But hey, Allen and Brown, they got it done for me.
It kind of the back half of that game kind of hurt both of you because Hurts isn't running or throwing; they're handing the ball off to run the clock down. So AJ Brown's not getting yards either.
Right. Well, and Dallas helping me out, holding McCaffrey to 50 total yards. I think that was impressive. Yeah. I did not see that coming. And if you would have told me that was going to happen, I would have been even more confident that the Cowboys would have won that game. But, man, really shit in the bed there. All right. Well, that wraps it up. Let's move on to the conference championship round. 2 games. 2 games left. That first game is going to be Cincinnati going into Kansas City.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth with myself on this one all week.
Yeah, hold on. I think you got the times backwards.
Do I?
Yeah.
So. The Eagles play at 3.
Eagles are at 3.
All right.
It doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I was going to say. All right.
The reason I know that is because I'll still be at work, so I'll be sick. If anyone's watching this from work, I'll be sick on Sunday, 129 at 3 o'clock.
Rough.
The Eagles game comes on.
Sick. All right. Well, hey, Pat, you want to go first?
Yeah, I can. Are we doing the 3 o'clock or the 6:30?
Don't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm starting with the Bengals game. I'm starting with the Bengals game.
I'm starting with the
Bengals. So I think I'm taking the Bengals here. I don't know if Mahomes is going to be healthy or not. I think it's a whole different ball game if he is, but with a high ankle sprain, that's usually at least a 3 to 4 week recovery. Could he play out of the shotgun? Probably. But he will be limited in his scrambling and stuff, so I'm going to go with the Bengals. I think if they play like they did last week, control the ball, the Bengals have a lot of weapons. That's Mahomes' kryptonite right there, so give me the Bengals.
Mike.
I got to disagree with just one piece of that, one very small piece. If you watched the game last week, after he got injured, right? Patrick Mahomes likes to run off one foot and throw it, a little.
Right.
So he actually did it off his left foot because he couldn't do it off his right foot after he was injured last week. So I don't think
in between a offensive line that's crumbling.
I don't know if the injury is going to hold him back. It might reduce the running, but he's still going to throw that magical, whatever he does, sidearm, left arm, kick it off the back foot, off the helmet, all the stuff he does. But Joe Shiesty is the dude that's been he's had his number for a couple of years. Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in football. Joe Burrow, probably right there, but Joe got his number. It's tough. I picked a few weeks for the Bengals to go into the Super Bowl, and then I said they weren't going to make the Super Bowl because I thought Buffalo was going to beat them because of how bad they played against the Ravens. So I've been back and forth, a little wishy-washy. I can't see Chiefs losing this game. I got to take Patty.
Wow.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right. I'm agreeing with Pat. I'm going with the Bengals. They're going to go in there and beat them for the fourth time in a row. I think that's going to happen.
That's so tough.
Dude, it is tough. What? I mean, look at him, man. He's getting it done.
This game
he's getting it done. Yeah. He's getting it done. He's getting it done. I could just see it. And like you, I had the Bengals going as well. And then I moved as soon as that guard and left tackle went down. I changed back to the Bills, but I had Bengals and Niners going to the Super Bowl, if you remember. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually switching those now because I'm actually going into this next game, and I have the Eagles winning this. And the reason why I have the Eagles going to the Super Bowl is because Brock Purdy looked so distraught on most of those plays. Your guys' pass rush is going to be just as good against that offensive line, if not better. Just coming off that huge win, that devastating loss that you gave the G-Men. I think he is going to be you guys aren't going to drop those interceptions that the Cowboys dropped. Like, there was 2 sure picks that the Cowboys should have had. I think you guys are going to put the same pressure. You guys are going to have those. You come away with at least one of those picks, and I think that's going to be a difference maker. I think Brock Purdy, man, he just I don't know. It's going to be too much for him. Have you ever seen a rookie quarterback? No. Eagles. It pains me to see the Eagles not facing the Cowboys in this round.
I appreciate it. Look, I appreciate it, Ed. I could talk about this game for a long time, and I have been talking about it all week because one of my closest friends is actually a 49ers fan, so we've been going back and forth. I got a couple of things for the game. Brock Purdy is on a very hot winning streak, and it's not going to continue, right? Brock Purdy's not that guy. He's cool, but he's not that guy. Joey Bosa going against who? The greatest right tackle in football history.
Nick Bosa.
Oh, Nick Bosa. Yeah, my bad. And then the 49ers scored 19 points last week. Dallas played in a fantastic game on defense. Yeah, they let that one touchdown go from C-Mac, but they're going to need to score more than 19 points, in my opinion, to beat the Eagles. Yep. And I don't think they can go blow for blow with Jalen Hurts and the boys. You know what I'm saying? So for some of those reasons, I think our secondary is going to lock down, make Purdy nervous. I got Eagles winning this game, and I don't know. I don't see San Francisco. Yes, it's going to be these are the 2 best defensive teams left in the playoffs, 100%. But I just don't think the offense of San Francisco can put up the points they're going to need to outscore us. So give me Philly.
Well, we talked about Joe Cool being Mahomes' kryptonite. So now we got the college rematch of Hurts versus Purdy. So
I hope it's not that close. Look,
that game is not going to be 42-41. It's going to be 40-17.
Oh my God!
Give me them Phillies.
Maybe he'll finally.
I'm
have some for
sorry,
you.
Q. It's got to end.
I forgot to mention one thing. The Eagles were so dominant in their last victory. It's like that is going to carry over into this game, and they're going to be feasting like piranhas in the water with some blood. You know what I mean? Looking for that
in their home field.
Give me Philly.
Philly. Yeah, I wish we could watch this game with Q.
So,
yeah, me too, actually.
So let's get a third round going here.
All right.
Okay.
Third round or nothing.
Man, instead there's not many teams. What's up?
For the playoffs, where are we at with picks so far? We didn't talk about our total score.
Ooh, all right.
Tied up
in the wild card round. We were 5-5-5.
Okay.
That divisional round. So Pat, you're at 9 wins.
So we're 9-8-7.
Mike, you're at 8. Yeah.
9-8-7. Okay.
9-8-7.
Because obviously, the tiebreaker in the Super Bowl, we're gonna have to do score or something.
Right. So I was gonna say there's not a lot of teams left, right? So like picking players is gonna be a little crazy. Why don't we pick one of these games and go for the score, closest to score?
Well, I already called the score of the Eagles game.
Wow. Is that what you really want to pick?
If that's the game we're doing,
for the third round?
All right, I got it. I'm good with score.
Do we want to do the Bengals Chiefs game so it's a little, not?
Let's do the Bengals.
How about you pick the game? You pick the game and you pick what score you want.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So not only do you got to get the outcome right, then the scores got. All right.
I'll go first. Since I never go first, I'll go first.
Okay. Are we doing total score? Or
no,
the actual
score?
Okay.
Actual score, yeah. And then we'll measure it on difference between the score and if you won. Obviously, if you lose, your game doesn't even count unless everyone lost. But I'm going to take the Eagles-San Francisco game. I'm going 31-21 Philly.
You said 21?
Yeah. I'm actually just reading a stat right now. The San Francisco defense has held their last 11 teams under 24 points. So I'm definitely going 31-21.
Yeah. I'm going Philly game 40-17.
Wow.
He's buying all 4 or all 3 rounds.
I actually need to deposit.
Do you want to buy all 3 rounds, bro?
I'm just passionate. You know what I mean? I've been calling this score for multiple games all year.
Can we go to Fogo de Chao that night?
Yeah, right.
Dude, I will take you guys to Fogo de Chao just because I want to go to Fogo de Chao.
I am going to go. I'm actually going to go with this same game.
I don't like
28.
28.
You know how like most
40.
Oh
what?
20.
That's messed up. I feel like that's messed up. I'm just undercutting you. But that's literally what I thought the score was going to be, though. So I actually, just to make things different, I'm going to go Cincy, and they are scoring. It's funny. Actually, I'm going with 31 as well. And then KC
27.
I actually think that game's going to be like both teams in the 40s if I was picking that.
28.
I think that's going to be high scoring.
It's going to be close.
Both of those defenses are shaky to me.
All right, cool. So that'll be the third round then. All right, guys. Well, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta get out of here. I got sick kids upstairs.
You're.
So
cool, brother. Well,
is this the third round of drinks on this bet or what?
Yeah, third round of drinks.
All right. We're going to look like alcoholism when I go up.
What if it's water?
Oh
we can choose water.
Please take water.
That's gonna be crazy if Pat picks this game right. You guys are gonna go nuts.
That would be the craziest score. Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys know the drill.
We need to start talking about what we're doing to watch the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I know, for real.
Offline.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.
Peace
Deuce.
out.
We them boys.